Welcome Aquarius, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do a January 2022 reading for you. Have already laid out the horoscope spread. I'm using the Shulton deck and the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot, and I hope that if this reading is useful or enjoyable to you that you will like my video and subscribe so that I can bring more content to more people. It really helps me when you do that. I'm going to get started, Aquarius, by reading the bottom of the Shulton deck. And we have the Judgment card. Move things a little bit out of the way here. The Judgment card is indicating your need to make a big decision. This decision has to do with letting go of an experience that is no longer useful to you, that has brought disappointment and a sense of failure. Despite your efforts to try everything, you are, in fact, have an opportunity to release this energy and to take another opportunity that gives you a chance to redo this experience or this relationship with greater enlightenment. Now, as you are understanding your purpose and your role in this event or relationship, what your purpose is meant to be. At the bottom of the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot is the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is showing us that you are tapped into the free-flowing energy of the universe at this time. This moves beyond self-care, although tapping into this flow indicates that you have opened yourself up to all of the love and support and guidance that is available to you. You've opened yourself up to experiences, emotions, relationships, and connections from throughout your life and throughout your experiences, so that you are in the flow as you are recognizing the opportunity to provide self-healing that will benefit more than yourself, that will benefit everyone in your life. The first house is the Seven of Pentacles, or the Seven of Jades in the Shulton deck. The Seven of Pentacles indicates your need and ability to step back and evaluate where you're at right now. This is letting you look and analyze actually the efforts that you've been making to date, looking at the strategies, the ways that you may make your products or create the services that you deliver through your work. Also looking at ways to improve the rewards of your efforts. So here, this is something that applies in every area of your life, and this is an overall evaluation of where you're at and how you can do better, how you can move forward with greater abundance, greater success, greater benefits. The second house is the Two of Pentacles, and this shows you juggling a past way of doing things, former tools that you formerly were able to use, and those that you think can be tooled and faceted to your needs and goals of the future. You are at the fulcrum here. So the Two of Pentacles is emphasizing your ability and desire to catch up to speed with a new direction that you're moving in, understanding a new level of opportunity that's available to you. You're lifting up your available knowledge and ability to learn so that you can hold these two poles together as the synergy of these is propelling you forward. The Eight of Pentacles in the third house has you communicating your love and devotion of craft. That is what your hard work and determination is communicating to you and to your product. This is you taking the steps, being clear on the effort that is required in order to create something of value and beauty moving forward. This is something that you do as part of your practice of building, but it's also something that you're able to communicate and share in, and you're communicating the love of craft, the love of the process, as well as the ends that the process will bring. In the fourth house, we have the Sun card. Aquarius, this is you at your root, at your base, in your past. This is you finding love and happiness in your origin story, in your family of origin, or those formative experiences that connected you with your internal gifts, your internal talents, your joy in expressing those talents, the play of work and creativity, and the liberation that comes through your experience of enlightenment. This enlightenment not only lifts your load, but it lifts the loads of all those that are part of your domestic sphere, your intimate sphere, and is a source of joy and pleasure to all that are around you. The fifth house, the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands shows you moving towards a new creation, a new creative path, a new opportunity that brings your circle, peers of collaborators, lovers, friends, children into an opportunity that represents a fresh start, a new direction that is really springing out of this connection to your source of pleasure and creativity, growth, joy. This is a beginning that is tapping into your desire for personal growth and the growth of the community that you are surrounded by. The sixth house is the Nymph, or the Page of Pentacles. This is emphasizing your willingness to not only do the work and take the steps that are necessary to love the craft, but as you're experiencing that, you are achieving higher and higher levels of groundedness. You are open up to new plans, other sources, and the care that you take as a mentor or a teacher to others that are less skilled. You are facilitating the planning and the growth, the step-by-step development of new charges that are joining you in this work. The seventh house, the house of significant others, is the World card. The World card indicates that you are indeed at the end of a cycle, that you have completed and achieved some great work. This is you taking that knowledge, recognizing and being recognized for the completion, the achievement that you've been able to manifest. And this portal allows you to stand back, recognize, and receive the accolades of this achievement as you move on and plan your next adventure, which you are able to see from beginning to end. In the eighth house, where we share resources with others, the Ten of Swords has been an experience of partnership, of resources that you have released. This may be a gift or an inheritance that was disappointing or brought more work with it than reward or comfort or abundance. This is you having worked through an opportunity in every possible way that you understood. And this is you recognizing the failures or the disappointments in that experience and releasing those, letting them go, accepting that failure, accepting the potential that never could be. And this is giving me a picture of this achievement as being two-sided. Something that you achieve that is a release from burdens. That is, in fact, that is the achievement here, is your ability to let go of this completion, this end, that was a struggle, that didn't net what you wanted from it. However, in the ninth house, we have the Nine of Pentacles that indicates that this achievement has afforded you independence, financial independence, prosperity, self-reliance, the willingness and knowledge that you can depend upon yourself to gather the resources that you need to create protection, abundance, and stability. The 10th house, the Lady of Swords, the Queen of Swords, shows your social power with others, your ability to detach yourself from your emotions, from your sense of failures, and look at the thoughts and ideas that have created not only disappointments in the past, but your future success. This has you recognizing that something that didn't fulfill your expectation was in part to some degree was your responsibility. You found your responsibility in those disappointments, and you are now understanding that a change in perspective, a retooling of your understanding, your pursuit of the truth is possible, so that you can shape the desired outcomes that you are going for. In the 11th house, we have the Four of Swords, and this is you understanding, assessing, and analyzing the efforts that you've made to date. This is you in association with a large team, understanding the steps, the strategies you've been using that may or may not have been successful. Also allowing yourself to experience the release of things that no longer serve you, the difficulty in the efforts that you've made, and to allow yourself to recover and recoup from those, so that you can recognize the progress that you have made in creating a newer foundation of a spiritual truth, the pursuit of spiritual truth moving forward. And the 12th house, we have freedom. And this is your lesson, your current lesson for the month of January. I am trusting that those of you that are watching this video understand that many of these forces did not or will not begin on January 1 going through the 31st. In fact, that many of the lessons and the experiences that are being described here, particularly with so many major arcana cards, are forces that have been with you for years. And this move to freedom, or the Chariot card in other decks, is a result of forces that have been working within and without you for many months, many weeks, perhaps even years, so that you are now in a position to ask for the assistance that you need moving forward. Now, as you clarify your forward motion, the goals before you, and agree on those with your team, you are able to move at a pace that will ensure that you connect with this liberation. This personal liberation is opening the way for this freedom that you now are experiencing in pursuit of these goals. I hope you're enjoying this reading, Aquarius. If so, please like this video, please share it or comment, and hopefully you'll subscribe so that I can bring more of these videos to more people and build new content. And I appreciate the support that I've received from so many of you Thank you. And the card for Aquarius for the month of January is this one. A distant kiss in a prayer flag. I wish of all wishes that you were here through sunlight and rain. I need you near. I'm going to leave it here for you, Aquarius. Again, I'm Regina from Pacific Tarot. Until next time, Namaste.